What's good with it, y'all? What's good with it? Welcome back to A1 Hoop Zone, man. Y'all do your boy a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Appreciate you. So, we on the road, man. So I had to take y'all with me, but it's been a couple conversations I done had about this one, man. So we got Steph Curry, LeBron James, Michael Jordan. Y'all, what the hell you talking about, A1? Y'all lock in for the entirety of this video, man. This is gonna be an interesting conversation to be had. So, I was talking to somebody. They were saying to me that they believe besides Jordan, or maybe with Jordan, Steph Curry has not revolutionized the game, but has had the biggest impact on the game since Jordan, or his impact has been bigger than Jordan. Now, in this conversation, again, a lot of people are going to be like, man, hell no. We all know the Jordan fans are going to come out of the woodwork and they're going to go crazy about this. They're going to say, man, Jordan had people out here wanting to be like Mike, tongue out when they shooting a shot or fadeaway. That everybody had the armband on, the sweatband on the forearm, the sweatband on the calf muscle. Again, man, everybody wearing Jordans. Jordans is gonna never go out of style. I can say that now, bro. Ever since he laced them up so that he can go in his grave, they gonna keep making them and putting them out. They can put up the same. Let's just say all the way up to number 18. All the way up to 18, they can put out the same Jordans every single year, and they're gonna sell out every single time, no matter what. But nonetheless, we're talking about the biggest impact on the game. Jordan again is an icon as we see it now. They got his logo, on the team, and then even Jerry West has had discussions about saying that he doesn't believe he should be the NBA the A logo. He believes it should be the Jordan symbol is the NBA logo, and we're seeing now that Jordan is the sponsor for the NBA jerseys right now. So you're seeing that Jordan brand or label, on the jerseys. And again, we talking about impact to Jordan. I mean to LeBron James. Excuse me, y'all. We fast forward to LeBron James a little bit. Impact on the game, inspirational, and all that stuff. I hate to say this, but I got to do it. Nobody is saying they want to be like LeBron because there hasn't been any player in the past that has had the hype he's had since high school, being able to be 6'9", 240 or 6'9", 250, whatever the case he is for height and weight, being able to jump out of the gym like he can and do the things he can do on the basketball court. We've seen, some kind of semblance of it in the past. People will bring up Magic Johnson. Hey, he couldn't jump over a phone book or a phone book. We can bring up Scottie Pippen. Hell of a two-way player. Definitely was one of the top 50 for a reason. Hell of a player. Like, we got to give Scottie credit. But he is not the physical specimen that a LeBron James is. Scottie, he's a lean wing who is very rangy as far as, like, again, his size and things like that. But as far as LeBron being like the physical stature he has, and again, the ability to jump out of the gym, it's like it doesn't really match. Again, a small resemblance or comparison, but as far as spot on, no. There's some players, they've even compared his size to saying if he went back to the 90s to play ball, they would compare him to a Karl Malone. I think that's disrespectful, but hey, everybody entitled to their opinion. Me, hell no, that's not a comparison at all. He watching Karl Malone on all levels, maybe outside of bench pressing, but outside of that, he watching Karl Malone on all levels. I would say Steph Curry has had a bigger impact on basketball than LeBron James has from a inspirational standpoint that these kids can kind of pattern their game after, to say, oh, like, I want to be more like Curry than I want to be like LeBron. Because again, like I said, not everybody's going to be blessed to have something like a 40-inch vertical and being 6'9", 250. That's not the case. The average person, or at least, I guess I can say average person. The average person will range around height 5'8", 5'9", I would say. For basketball terms, a lot of them are 6 foot plus. So in Steph Curry, you get more inspiration from him being an undersized guard, but can shoot the ball like the greatest shooter of all time, can shoot lights out. Your ability to being able to shoot, being taller, yeah, it might help, But if you can shoot, you can shoot, no matter how tall you are and how short you are. And Steph Curry has not only transcended the point of showing like size doesn't matter, work on your jump shot, and you can change some things, or you can have an impact on the game from that way. And that's what we're seeing. You're seeing a ton of Curry jerseys. You're seeing a lot of these kids saying they want because the Curry for them is more relatable. Again, because he's average height, average size, is not overly blessed with a physical stature and physical capabilities outside of again being the best shooter that we have ever seen. And again, that came with hard work and dedication because it didn't come with the fact again him only being like what 6'2", 6'3", right around my height type of thing. We're probably the same height, or I might be a tad bit taller. But Steph can shoot lights out. A lot of people can relate to that because that has to do with your work ethic and you getting in there and putting in the work. In the LeBron situation, hey man, it's God's gift. You got to be God gifted and the type of again stature and abilities he's at. He just now started getting hurt in the latter years of his career. LeBron had been in the league for over 20 years. Let that sink in. He's been in the league for over 20 years, and it's just now starting to get to the point where his body is starting to get a little bit more injury prone. We're starting to see a little knacks of injuries happen to him now, 21 years into the league. So again, and I'm basing it off of impact as far as who the casual fans can be more. Who are they more relatable to? Curry, not LeBron. Curry, and a lot of people are gonna say, "Man, you tripping, bro? Ain't no." It's Curry. You ask kids nowadays who's their favorite player, they're gonna say Curry. You say, whose jersey you want, they're gonna say Curry. Who would you like to pattern your game after? They're gonna say Curry. Some of them even gotta say it. Go watch, not even just on the collegiate level. Go watch a high school or middle school or AAU game. Go watch any of them games. What are you seeing? You seeing people launching threes from the 3-point line, the college 3-point line, the NBA 3-point line, and beyond. That is overall impact due to Steph Curry because his range and how he can shoot the ball and how good of a shooter he is, and players wanting to be like him because it's easier to be like him than it is to try and pattern their game after a LeBron. Jordan, I can say that somebody can pattern their game after him because they'll play both sides of the ball, extremely, extremely competitive. But at the same time, Jordan is known for what? Having hang time. That's why he had the nickname Jumpman. His airness, things like that. You're not gonna have that. But with Jordan, you can work on a mid range. Jordan wasn't no prolific 3-point shooter. He'll knock down a few, but Jordan, he was mainly mid range or attacking the rim. You're not gonna be able to. You might not be able to attack the rim like him. So what can you copy after him? Defense, fundamental footwork, and mid range. That's where Jordan, made his bones. Outside of again making posters and being his airness. LeBron is more seeing the floor, making the right basketball play. Again, being able to jump out of the gym. LeBron doesn't really have a patented move or something he's known for outside of the tomahawk dunk where he cock it to the side and throw it down. That's it. A lot of people can't do that. With Curry, and again, I'm not even a Curry fan like that. I'm also not a Curry hater. I'm not a LeBron fan like that. I'm not a LeBron hater. I'm not a Jordan fan like that. I'm not a Jordan hater. Me, I'm a Kobe fan. And a lot of people are going to say, bro, if you're a Kobe fan, that means by definition, you a Jordan fan because Kobe copied Jordan. Okay, cool. But I'm also not a hater of any of these players. I'm just pointing out the obvious points and relevant points when it comes to these players, the difference between them, but also how one is more relatable to the public is Steph Curry. If you don't believe me, pull up any random highlight of anything college on down, and where are you seeing them shooting from, and what they doing? They're shooting from deep, all of them. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Who do y'all think has overall impact on the casual fan or the fans, or fans in general? Do you think you're more relatable, or who can you relate to more out of Jordan, LeBron, and Curry? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I'm very curious to see what the public opinion is going to be on this. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of y'all. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let's have a conversation about it. Let's talk about it. Hey, everybody is entitled to their opinion. You're not gonna get blocked or anything crazy like that. Let me know what y'all think. I'm very curious to see. But again, I appreciate y'all coming through. If you wish to support the channel, you see that information right there. It's in the description as well. And we're gonna be back on another one, man. We working. We back at it. So again, I appreciate y'all coming through. I'll be back at y'all on another one. With that said, we out of here. Y'all stay safe. Be blessed. We gone. Till next time, y'all.